The science section is an area where you can go and read information on some of our patents, our published studies, our other studies that we've done. And what's a little bit different about this is I want to go all the way back to a study that we did very early on in LifeWave. This study shows visually what happens when you apply IceWave, what goes on in the body when we apply the patches. This study actually was done on horses. Now, the first thing that you should know is that as a company philosophy, we do not do any studies on animals that will in any way endanger the health or well-being of the animals. So when we are applying patches to horses, none of these horses are being sacrificed as you might have in a pharmaceutical study. Instead, this is completely non-invasive. We are, of course, helping the horses to feel better. On this study, we worked with Dr. Lauren DeRock, and she is a veterinary acupuncturist. Basically, for those of you that wouldn't be familiar to how you might patch a horse, the way that it works is you would use your thumb or your index finger to apply pressure along the spine, maybe along the same way that you might do with a human being. The horse is going to jump or kick or move if there's a point of pain when you palpate, when you apply pressure. That is how you're going to locate where to apply the patches on the horses. Now, there's another method here too about how to locate where the pain is, and it's going to be on this infrared image. So in this study, we worked with Dr. Dean Clark. What you do is you take the horses and you put them into a controlled environment. So you make sure that you have the horse in there for 10 or 20 minutes, so you know that the readings that you're going to get are accurate. Once the environment reaches equilibrium, then you take these infrared images, and all of these red areas are areas of pain. So this is what if you had an acute or chronic neck or back pain, it might show up like this. Red areas are heat and inflammation. We didn't have to take any blood or, God forbid, urine samples out of these horses. Instead, this was all done non-invasively with an infrared camera. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, by applying pressure to the spine, you can locate where the point of pain is, and we apply IceWave patches, and then we can go back and film 10 or 20 minutes later. And you can see what happened after only 10 minutes of applying the patches. There was a dramatic reduction in pain and inflammation. As a matter of fact, you can go back now very, very quickly, less than 10 minutes, and apply pressure to that point of pain on the spine, and the horse will no longer kick or kind of get like a chill through its spine. The horse is no longer sensing pain. So what this tells you is that there's two different things that are going on here. One is that there's an immediate bioelectrical effect. So within seconds of applying the patches, I'm going to show you another study we did that demonstrates this. Within less than 10 seconds of applying IceWave, the pain reduction starts. This is why when you're giving a demo, within seconds, they can go to work and you can get somebody out of pain very, very quickly. Then within about the first 10 to 20 minutes, we see the inflammation start to come down. So the message here is that when you're applying IceWave or the other patches, there's going to be an immediate effect, but have that person relax, drink a glass of water, and monitor their progress, because they're going to continue to get better over the next 10, 20 minutes in the next hour. That was a published study, by the way, that we had. It was our very first published study. Journal of American Holistic Veterinary Medical Association.